Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine. So today we are taking another look into what is the early access version of the game Astride, which is going to be an open world horse riding game, and I've got a couple of videos of the game already on my channel if you want to catch up on those, but let's just jump into it. So let's have a look at the horse creator mode first. We've had a little bit of a look of a previous iteration of this for people who were supporting the game financially prior to early access release, but this is what they're calling the early access version of the game, which is basically where you pay for the game early and it's an incomplete version of the game that will be added to gradually over the time. So obviously there'll be loads of bugs and glitches, and this is not the finished product by any means and is only a very small portion of what will be the finished game's features and things like that. So bear that in mind when you're watching this video. But this is what the horse creator mode looks like. It's very similar to the horse creator mode that we've seen before in a previous video, which I'll link in the top right corner. It's just in a different setting basically. I think they've added maybe a few different colours. For example, I mentioned the lack of liver chestnuts previously, and you can see this is an example of a new one. I think this is also a new one as well. And yeah, we've got a couple of other iterations going on, which is really lovely to see. I think they've also updated a couple of the bays maybe. It's actually quite hard to see in this setting. I must admit, I'm not a fan of the lighting in here, but you can have the option to change where you view all of the horses as you're doing it. So you've got a few locations there, but we can pick one with more lighting. Maybe this one. It's a shame that the light isn't coming towards the horse's face in any of these options, because it would just be nice to have a better view of the horse's face, to be honest, because it's kind of looking away. We have got some different animations though. A lot of them are very similar to the ones we saw before on the previous video. I won't go through everything that we've already seen in that video. That's looking a bit odd because we've already seen them, but yeah, I'll just introduce a few new things to you. Obviously, we've got this lovely gorgeous background which is new. I don't know to what extent this foliage work is an accurate representation of what the finished game will look like. It looks like a work in progress to me, and I think that's what it is. But who knows? I don't know what it's going to end up looking like. That's quite a nice little idle animation, little head shake there. I will say that I'm not a fan of the fact that there are so many trees around, which makes the lighting a lot less pretty or less attractive. So we've got loads of these sort of blue shadowy lines around the horse. I don't know what's up with the lighting, but I'm not the biggest fan of the lighting at this point in the game, but I'm sure it'll be improved. So let's just keep this idle animation and have a look at some of the different options for colours. So have a better look through some of these bays, because yeah, they were looking very bright and orangey last time, and I must say they're still a bit too bright in my opinion. Still a bit too red and orangey, not quite like browny enough. Yeah, a lot of them are quite orange and red, and when I think of a bay like I think they're trying to achieve, or like this bay, I think of a much more, yeah, orange, but sort of browny orange colour. That's a shame, but I'm sure that they will come back to them. I have also noticed that the eyelashes are for some reason staying the same colour and not changing with the hair colour, but again, I'm sure they'll fix that. Buckskins. This is looking a bit like super reflective-y, isn't it, in this light? There's a fine line between having enough light to be able to see and enjoy the horse in pretty lighting and take pretty pictures, between it looking either way too bright on a white horse like this, or way too dark on a dark horse in the shade. So I'm sure that's something that will come with time. And some palominos. I must say these whiskers look a bit odd, but some of these colours are very pretty. And I think I took you through all of these different markings. Possibly some of them are new. Since the last time we had a look, I don't know them all off by heart, but I do think they included an update where they added a load more. So I'll just quickly sort of flick through these for you. because there are tons of them. I think they said something like 40. Yeah, some of these, yeah, these are definitely new, some of these. And they are lovely. Yeah, I think they said like 40 new face markings. Yeah. And then if we choose the individual one, I don't know how many of these there are. So that's the upper face option. Yeah, some of these are new, that's definitely new. I can't remember off the top of my head which of these are new. Oh, that one looks new, potentially. Some of them are really lovely. Yeah, when you're moving around is a little bit sort of laggy. See, it's tricky because I don't actually know what is my computer and what is the game, because my computer is a little bit broken at the minute. So it's a challenge to get videos out, I'm not gonna lie. So this is my favourite colour in the game at the minute. I would possibly even say I would like one shade darker than this, because I've met some really, really gorgeous dark liver chestnut horses. Let's just have a quick flick through these, because I just realised that I didn't actually go through a lot of them in my previous video. I sort of accidentally missed those out. So these are some of the back leg options. And then we've got front options. Which there's loads of. And back options as well. So some lovely combinations there, and you can obviously sort of combine them. It gives you so much choice. Let's put it back to there, and then how about we have a little walk around in the game and see what that's like. So if we go back and then play, single player. Okay, so we've got some instructions here on what some of the keys do and how to use some of the functions in game. So we've got WASD keys for turn left, turn right, speed up, slow down. And then you've got to hold the speed up or slow down keys at the same time as shift to either change to a faster gait or to a slower gait. Using the mouse to rotate the camera, obviously. And then this is a new feature since the last time I loaded into the game. So they've obviously updated it since the last time I played but didn't record. So it is a striding feature, I think. It's a sort of mechanism that determines whether or not you're going to make the jump when you're show jumping. And it says the jump, you have to be in canter. So canter towards the jump labelled 1 to land the stride. Make sure the 2 front feet land in the circle indicator. So that's this thing here. The horse will jump automatically. Maybe there's no spacebar jumping, because there was spacebar jumping before. Let's play and have a see what that means. So going forward using our letter keys. And once you're in a gate, you can obviously let go of the key. You don't have to keep holding it, but if you want to go faster, you'll have to hold the key and press shift. So I'm now in trot. So if I wanted to go into canter, I'd have to do the same thing. So hold W and press shift as well. So now we're in canter. A little bit laggy, unfortunately. Sorry about that. And over here you can see the little circle that they were talking about for the jump or the stride feature. I actually find it really difficult to sort of navigate your horse. Oh, you can see the strides. Okay. Oh, okay. So I didn't press space bar there. The horse just did it themselves. Which is good. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to set this up without now. Oh dear, now that I didn't do it one after the other, it's going to make it so much harder to set my horse up for that jump because they're so close together. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, I was just really struggling when I've played it before to navigate. Oh. So I think the way you do it is you have to get your stride right, and that's either by having a slow canter or by speeding up the canter. So to slow down and speed up, you press the W and S buttons. So it's going really fast now. Okay, we got it. And it is glitching through the jumps a little bit, which is a shame. Okay, the next one's over there. This is actually really hard to do, I'm not gonna lie. I suppose with time, judgment will get better. Oh no. Okay, let's speed up a little bit. I've never jumped a horse before, so that might make me particularly bad at this game. I don't know. I do ride, but I've only ever done flat work because I guess I've been riding for a couple of years. I don't even do like officially dressage. I just go to a riding school, and I don't know, my teacher just thinks it's bad practice to encourage riders to just start doing things like jumping when they can't actually ride a circle well. So yeah, I'm on quite a difficult horse. She doesn't necessarily always listen to me, so I'm learning a lot about how to be safe while riding, if that makes sense, because yeah, she is a challenge. But never jumped a horse, so we'll see how this goes. I don't know much about it. Oh my word. See, it's so hard. So you need like a little predictor function or something, I'm thinking, because it's so hard to see where your stride is gonna end up unless you're super used to judging it and you've played the game a lot. It's really hard as a beginner to sort of see where this, because especially like what angle, there we go. Especially if you've got your camera at like this sort of an angle, you can't see where the horse is gonna go necessarily. The way it's working at the minute, it sort of suits a sideways on camera angle, which is just not very typical of this sort of game, is it? Because that makes it really difficult to judge direction. So I think maybe some sort of predictor. Ooh, slow down. Okay, we're straight. Oh no. See, it was so hard to tell. Who knew where that was going to go? Okay. Oh my word, I'm so wonky. There we are. Oh, and we just ran through the jump. Oh, this is not going well, is it? We'll see. Shall we have a little look inside the arena? So this is the... Oh goodness. Sorry. Let's slow down a bit. Stop. Okay. This is a little, I guess, tack room. Oh, I can't view the other side. Hang on, let me walk towards it. Come on. Yeah, this is where we were originally when we were trying to do the horse creator. I'm trying to figure out if I actually like this room or not. I'm not sure that I do. It's not necessarily my style, but it's all right. Like decor and things like that is not a priority in a game, is it? About horses. I'm not too fussed. It does look all right in here. I just wish the lighting was better, because if you want to take pictures or videos of you training your horses, you don't want this like horrible blue reflective light on them at all times, which you can't really escape in this arena, can you? I mean, it's a bit better outside, but it's still quite shadowy because of all the trees. So I don't know how they would fix that. Shall we see if we can canter some circles neatly, see how hard that is to do, and some shapes around the arena. So if I go into a trot, let's trot a circle first at one end of the school. We're going very slowly. Yeah, it's I'm sure they'll add features for dressage in the future. I mean, obviously we're missing a lot of moves. Oh, this is really difficult. This is like me in real life. I suppose, yeah, the challenge is quite realistic, but I need like a shape on the ground, because I am currently struggling to control my horse. It's quite hard. The direction controls are actually quite hard. I feel like there's a bit of a lag, which I suppose again is realistic, but I don't know how they're going to do it for dressage. I'd be really interested to see how they go about doing it. But I'd quite like a little line or something in front of the horse to sort of tell you what's going to happen if you carry on like riding the way you are. I think that would be really helpful for both jumping or just riding in a shape around the arena, like for a circle especially. I don't know if anyone suggested that. I haven't been very active in the Discord at all. They always give updates and things like that, and there's loads of really active people, but because my computer is just so rubbish at the minute, I just have not been on top of YouTube stuff and interacting in Discord servers, so sorry about that, but we will get there. I'm hoping to get a new laptop at some point soon, maybe a couple of months time. Right, let's go back outside because I'm struggling in here and moving around the camera is annoying me, and the horse isn't looking too good in this lighting and that's upsetting me, so let's go outside. And we can actually walk around outside this space as well. So if we can have a run around on the grass, which is nice. I haven't actually explored this world. Let's have a canter. Or actually, let's see what the gallop looks like. Can we? Yeah. Well, you know what? So I'd also say, I think you have to press W and then shift. Whereas I kind of want it to be the other way around. Naturally, I'm going shift then W. Oh, I'm just running through trees, sorry about that. Yeah, but you have to do W then shift and we're galloping. Woo! But yeah, I would rather it be the other way around. Can we go over here or are we going to be blocked? Don't know. Well, we can. How far can we go, do you reckon? So obviously a lot of this world has not been created yet, but it's nice to just be able to run around in an open space. So they've given us that freedom just to test the functions. Let's see what's going on. Not a lot of detailing over here, but is that going to be sea, do you reckon? Like a horizon water view? It's quite nice. I wonder what the world is going to look like. There've been a couple of like art pictures in the Discord, but they haven't told us too much about it. I've actually missed loads of live streams as well by the game creators. I don't know what they've been up to, but I've seen like multiplayer live streams, which sadly I wasn't a part of. But I'll try and give you more of an update on the multiplayer aspect in another video maybe. I'll do some investigating. I don't know how it works, but if it allows us to sort of create a group of our own, I might encourage people from my Discord to join a multiplayer game of our own, if that's possible. So keep an eye out. I know I'm not very active even in my own Discord at the minute, so sorry about that. So yeah, this is my problem. Like, if you're gonna have a really foresty setting and environment, then the lighting needs to be a bit prettier, because running around in all these trees, this horse is just blue, which is depressing me at the minute. Oh, and we're running through trees. But this is exciting, and I don't want people to be feeling really negative about the game, because this is so early access. I think the game isn't like planned to come out for another couple of years, so we're really lucky to have early access like this. And I think if you purchase the early access version of the game, then you will have the game in your library permanently, I believe. I think that's the case, don't quote me on it. So yeah, that's a really lovely feature, so please do consider supporting the game if you can, because I do have faith that they will do a really lovely job of it. And look, what other horse game out there allows us to do anything even close to this? So we should definitely be grateful, but there are some things that I would like to see improved. Oh my god, I need help. This is so hard to do. Come on, there we go. We got it. Yay! I do love that we are just running through jumps, but that's okay. So if any of you have any specific questions about what you would like to see me test out with this early access, maybe you want me to like recreate a colour of a horse. Oh no, that's a bit of a glitch. Whoops. Or you want to see me test out something in the environment or gameplay, then let me know down in the comments below and I will maybe create another video. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave it there. I think that's enough fun for one video. I hope you enjoyed this little catch up. Sorry it's taken so long for this video to come out. One, I wanted like a few updates actually to come out before I did this video, and two, I've just been so busy and my computer is so rubbish, so I haven't been able to do it up until now. But yeah, let me know what you think of the game so far down in the comments below. And that is it from me today, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe if you did, and I will see you all next time. Bye everyone.